EA Sports, and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Whistling Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second-round coverage of the Wisconsin Open. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Included among them is the golfer we'll be watching, as this should prove to be a compelling round of golf. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hi Rich, it's great to be here. We are in for an adventurous ride today, the backdrop of blue Lake Michigan. But finding the short grass, the fairway, one of the hardest things to do around here, so we're off to a promising start.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money really to make birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And with it, they'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday. Ready to tee off at this magnificent second hole. Frank, all I see are bunkers and water.
Well, that's pretty much what everybody else is going to see as well. Ideally, hit it down the left, though, and then you don't have a blind second shot. Even though you can be on the fairway on the right side, well, you won't see the green.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And you really could not have placed this ball any better. Down the left half of this fairway, opening up that green beautifully to give this a cracking 2.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low. Came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop. And just ran over the back.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That finished off for par here at the second, and this will remain a one-shot advantage. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angle's to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Okay, front left portion of the green and an outside look at birdie from there. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Okay, safely in for his par. And this will stay a one-shot lead. So off the par 3 third, now a beefy par 4, Frank.
And it's called Glory. Make 4 here, give yourself a self 5.
Up next, the hardest hole on the course, the intimidating 494-yard par 4 fourth. Many players avoid the mounting on the right side of the fairway, only to bounce their tee shots left toward the bunkers and dunes that fall off toward Lake Michigan. Yeah, that's a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. Oh, he's going to trundle right on down the slope. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
And the fourth here at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway. And that's what we've done here. So, still a chance of making a par or better.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he'll fall back to 8 under par. Heading now to the 603-yard par 5 fifth, where only the bravest will go for the green in 2. Water on both the left and right side of the fairway. Left side is where you'd rather be. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Iona, a second coming up.
And it's a smart play to take it down the left-hand side here at the 5th hole, and most likely we're looking at 3 shots from here on in.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Two good shots on this par 5. Leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Yes, a very well-played hole. That's in for birdie. And coming off a 64 in yesterday's round 1, he'll move to 1 under here today. Hole number 6, another scenic view off the tee. It's a 409-yard par 4.
Yeah, the hole is well bunkered around the 300-yard mark. Ideally, you want to have that tee shot just short of that. Then it's not too hard a second shot. Oh, I like the look of that. That's nice.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yeah, and this sixth hole is the shortest on the front nine, known as Gremlin's Ear. That's because of the unique shape of this green. Thankfully, the pin today is in the front portion. Definitely more accessible, but beware of those bunkers short right.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Now this for birdie.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he gets it to 2 under for his round, 11 under now for the tournament. On the 7th tee now, and a tricky 221-yard par 3.
If you have a look at the way in which Pete Dye has designed this hole, you can see that the green shapes away to the right. So if you can bring the ball in from the left, it's certainly desirable.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he'll move to 11 under par. This one have enough going on for you? 506 yards, and it's a par 4 this 8th hole. Count them. There are more than 100 bunkers on this hole. So what you need to do is favor the left side, because if you don't, there is that steep drop-off right into Lake Michigan, all those dunes, all those bunkers on the right. Focus. Focus. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. A left to right breeze. Something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he may have to play a little right to left break here, just because it's a downhill putt, but it shouldn't be that much.
Nope. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Finishing up this front 9, Frank, with a better than 440-yard par 4.
Bunkers left and bunkers right. The goal here is to hit it down the left side of the fairway. Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Iona, a second coming up.
And it is a tough par 4 to finish this front nine. Being in this section of the fairway has opened up the green nicely, but beware of 7 Mile Creek that snakes its way down the right-hand side.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. So we begin this backside with the par 4 10th. It's 391 yards. This one's all about positioning. You want to try to keep it down the left side of the fairway because there's that deep bunker on the right. That's a 240-yard carry. That's a pretty good poke. And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here.
A decision had to be made there. It was perhaps even a layup, but all in all, that's a tremendous shot just to get the ball on the green from there.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Well, Frank, the 11th here at Whistling Straits is a monster par 5. They call it sandbox, but it is not exactly child's play, is it?
No, I can't actually count the number of bunkers on this hole. Plus, it's a dogleg to the right. 645 yards. I don't care whichever way you cut it down. That's going to be 3 good shots. Forces you to hit driver off this tee.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing. High launch angle. That was just about perfect. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. That is absolutely fine. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. Up next, it is the number 18 handicap hole, but don't be fooled. The 163-yard par 3 12 has the most challenging green at Whistling Straits. Okay, that will finish on the front of the green, and with the pin cut front right, a birdie try forthcoming. Now this for another birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Frank, here at the 13th, it's pretty obvious where the trouble is.
Yeah, all right, that's for sure, plus Lake Michigan there if you go even further right. But at 402 yards, don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood and a wedge would get you home here. So remember, fairway first, then set up the scoring chance.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty. This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits.
This one started up the right side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that, another good drive here. 174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
That might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. It'll hold tight at -13. Now the run to the finish beginning here at the 16th, Frank.
And there's certainly a chance for 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, you name it down here. But it's all going to start with one thing, and that's a good drive.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. The 17th now at Whistling Straits. And if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need, Dan. And you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Chance now for another birdie. Nah, that's going to wander off to the right, leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain right where he is. Unquestionably, the best finishing holes in golf require your best shots. You want to win the championship, you need to deliver down the stretch. 520 yards, par 4 18th here at Whistling Straits. You can come in with a shorter iron if you take the aggressive line off the tee, but that's a 270-yard carry over the dunes and bunkers. If you want to play it safe, you go down the right side. That's going to leave you a longer shot in. You make 4 here, you will have earned it. You make 3, you will have likely won it all. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Oh, that is a beauty, in for birdie here at the last. And this is a second straight super round. This one, a 66.
Well, Frank, what a day of golf we saw out there today. 7,800 yards of, I'd like to say pure joy, but for the ones that have done